Yes, you guys read the title right. How you can make any PVE build. I'm gonna look so dumb if there's a different title. Alright, but basically, I'm just gonna show y'all how you can build any PVE build, like an overall one, like a chaser one, hell mode, diluvian trial, all that. Alright, so let's get right into it. The first thing we're gonna go over, obviously the one most of you clicked on this video for, the reason a lot of you need PVE builds, diluvian trial. Okay, it's been milked, I get it, I know, but I'm gonna show y'all. So here's the thing. This is like, it's sort of like a hell mode build. You are just going to want a lot of survivability. And you want a good weapon because sometimes your mantras get shut off, and then you want any source of healing because health packs get shut off from time to time. So the best build you can make looks a little something like this. You put 100 into fort, 100 into willpower, you will get reinforced armor, brick wall, and not a scratch. 3 super good talents, you'll get underdog, all those willpower damage, you'll get heretics, super good. And then next, for every attunement, it is the same except flame charm. Flame charm, you want to go 100 pre-shrine, 1 into heavy. Yeah, I get it. Power 19 shrine, it looks daunting, whatever. You get brick wall, you get all that. You get floors lava. Cool, okay? You might have to roll for floors lava, but it's a legendary, and then you can roll a common card to get it. Super easy to get. Don't worry about that. Say pre-shrine, shrine. See how this immediately goes up to 75? Great. Now you're going to want 15 strength. I think you need at least 5 for carnivore. 15 for that charged return and that Ardor scream. Super good, super needed. You need that. Great. And then we're going to go 80 into Flame Charm for that level 5 mantras. And the reason we shrined it down is because it actually gives us 20 extra points. Because we only need 82. And this would be the flame version of the build. Super solid, probably the best one you can get. Weapons, Enforcer Axe with Vampirism. Best healing you can get in the trial. And it does a good amount of damage. The crit is super good when you're not obviously spamming your mantras. When they're on cooldown, you just crit. You get 2 whole bars back if you're in a group of enemies. Keep fighting, right? And then for obviously get reinforced armor, brick wall, not a scratch. And then here's a little cool thing that I've been using is you get Phoenix Flames, and then obviously floors lava. But you get your Phoenix Flames, and what you can do is you can actually get Last Laugh. And in PvE, if you have Last Laugh and I think Polite Awakening, you use it when you get knocked, you'll get right back up instead of getting insta-gripped. So if you have Last Laugh on your hotbar, you click that, easy, you get up, boom, you can keep fighting. Alright, I'm sure you guys will be able to choose your own talents, but to quickly show you guys, you guys need Giant Slayer, Underdog, Last Laugh. There's just, it's super easy. You need Carnivore and Grand Feast, that is pretty much needed, and then you do want the talent for resets, super good. Okay, and then you come here and you get Neuro. You need Neuro in every build pretty much except Silent Heart. And then for your mantras, you're going to want Burning Servants, Fire Gun. You're going to want Relentless Flames, pretty much the best PvE mantra. And then for your oath, you have a choice between Blind Seer and Dawnwalker. I highly suggest Dawnwalker. But if that's a little too difficult for you, or you'd rather have Mind Soothe for the healing, then you can go Blind Seer. But I will explain why Dawnwalker is really good in a second. So you will get Burning Servants, Fire Gun, Relentless Flames, and then you can get your Flame Ballista. You can put a Spring Spark on this, put a Bloodless on it, you fly up, the mobs can't hit you, you can get healing, super good. And then you get Blinding Dawn, Radiant Kick. All these mantras, just genuinely super good. And then if you are solo, or one of your friends doesn't have Graceful, go Flame Wisp. If not, you can replace maybe like the Flame Ballista. That one isn't as needed as the other ones, and you can get a Graceful as well. Hold on. like this. And so this would look like your kit. Flame Wisp, healing in fights. And then Vampirism, that's your healing when your health packs aren't working. Obviously with health packs, you can stay in the fight a lot longer. You have Blinding Dawn, true damage, spinning, block breaks things, does a lot of damage. Radiant Kick, teleport to a mob, obviously just a lot of damage, true damage. And then Radiant Dawn, this block breaks the squibbos, the humanoids, all that. And then what we really want Dawnwalker for is you come down here, and it is Absolute Radiance. Dealing damage with Dawnwalker mantras briefly make you immune to all elemental status effects for a short duration. This is especially powerful against those pesky electric mobs. And obviously, if you're using your Blinding Dawn and all that, like regularly, doing a lot of damage, they're not going to be able to stun you and cancel your hyper armor and all that nasty stuff that you're trying to avoid. So that is why I do suggest Dawnwalker over any of that. So this is the flame version, and then if you don't have any blunts in your party, you can go Pale Morning, but there is, here, let me show you guys. So if you want to go Gale, Gale is probably, so for PvE, you either want to go Flame, Gale, or Iron Sing. Frost Draw if you want to go Crystal. I think Gale and Flame are a little more consistent though, so probably one of those two. But this works with anything. I have a Shadowcast build that I made, and it actually works decently well. I played with other people, played with Sheep and all them, and I got to wave 50 pretty consistently. So for Gale Breath, obviously you want to start like this. You get your 1 heavy, 100 fort, 100 willpower, and your 10 Gale. Then you Shrine. It shrines like this. I know it looks a little weird. 80. And then here, okay, here is where this one differs. You can go 1 into strength here. Save Shrine. You go 60 Gale. 80 heavy. And then you can go 30. Go. And 87 heavy. And what this is for is the reason we actually cut down and only went to the level 4 talents, or the level 4 mantras, is because there are a few talents that you want to pick up. Lose Your Mind, super good. Obviously will make up for the fact that you're doing less damage with your mantras. Oh, and before I go any further, talking about your traits, you want to run 4 Vitality, 2 Eru, 6 Song, or 444, or 435. Basically, just run 4 Vitality, however much Eru you think you need. I run 2 on my Shadow build. You might need more if you're running like a Flame build or something. You want to spam Fire Gun. But something like this, you don't need too much HP. You want max Song chance, so you can deal as much damage as you can. Boom. So obviously we only have level 4. We go Spectre. And then the reason we did this is mainly so we can go Enforcer Hammer. The reason you want to go Enforcer Hammer is because a lot of mobs in there that are particularly strong have slash resistance, and Enforcer Hammer will bypass this slash resistance. So you want to pick this up for at least one person in your group. And then for Bell, obviously we either get the Run It Back or the Sacred Field. Okay, so after you've done the pre-shrine, obviously you'd go in Shrine. You'd put 30 into Heavy for the Grand Suda, 20 into Strength, 25 straight away. You can probably do this, the Heavy last. You're going to rush 20 Strength, 25 back into Agility, 40 into Willpower for that Azure Flames, and then you go 80 Flame and 80 Frost. And then you can put the 5 in like Heavy Weapon if you want, or probably Frost, 85 Frost. And this way you have a super good 1 cycle build. You can probably easily 1 cycle ETHIRON, 1 cycle Chaser, just a lot of damage. You can get Volcanic Blast. If you're detonating crystals all the time, more explosions will happen, more explosions, more damage. Super, super good. And then for your weapon, Grand Sudaruska, it does decent damage. Once you choose the talents, it'll do a lot more. Don't worry. For your mantras, you want to go Burning Servants. Here, let me get Neuro. Oh, and then for your oath, you want to go oathless. You want something like this. Something like this. And then you want the Prophet's Cloak outfit. And then for your mantras, Burning Servants, Relentless Flames, Warden's Blades, Frozen Servants. If you have space, you can get Ice Carve. Ice Carve is good. Yeah, you can get Ice Carve. And then just get all the multi-hit moves. So for this is probably it, just these two. Then you get your Flame Wisp. You get your Ice Cubes. You get your Flame Assault. Flame Assault does a good amount of damage. And then you can choose between either Crystal Impale or Ice Flock. Ice Flock is pretty good for this as well. Get that. And then this is just a super solid build. This will one cycle Chaser easily. You don't really need to try hard to one cycle Chaser, but if you specifically just want to run this over and over and over again, you can do that. And because you have level 5 ice, you can actually, let's say you don't want to go that, you can also get that Ice Skate. That way you can Ice Skate, and then when you get into the wind, you can Flame Assault. Super duper good, really solid. And yeah, now the last two, okay. Primadon, Ferryman, sorry, last three. Primadon, Ferryman, and Duke. Duke, you just want to heavy with, or any weapon really, with a block break. As long as you have that, you get him in a corner, block break, M1, block break, M1, block break, M1, block break, until he dies. Super easy, super simple, that's all you really need. And then for Primadon, this one, super simple. You can literally use a normal Great Axe. Or here, let's just do like, I don't know, a Tonto. You get your Alloy Tonto, doesn't matter how much damage you're doing, and then you get Providence Thorns. That's all you need. You parry him, and then he just dies because he takes % damage. And then Ferryman, there is a little bit of different builds. I actually do not have much insight on Ferryman PVE builds, so here is one that I found in the Builder Discord. Shout out to this guy. Basically what I've seen and what I've read, you want to go for Shadow, because Ferryman stands still, he takes a lot of hits, it'll do a ton of damage. You can see the talents here. Scroll through them real quick. And then mantras, apparently Shadow Seekers, because Ferryman can't block or anything. Shadow Roar just takes ticks and ticks and ticks of damage. Shadow Vortex, Eclipse Kick, then you can Shadow Gun the Shadow Vortex. Taunt, so you go above the damage multiplier. Sightless Beam, the multi-hit move, super good. Apparently this kills him around under 30 seconds, so super good. Shout out to this guy. And that should be all the PvE builds you can make. If you guys want me to make another style of this video, like all the light builds or like all the kind of support builds, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be putting, actually I already have put some of these builds that I made in the video in my Discord, so join my Discord. If you need help doing the Diluvian trials, join the Diluvian trial Discord. All of them will be linked in the comments. Subscribe, like, see you guys next time.